My name is Tilly Wicks and welcome to today's video. Today's video is going to be all about answering all your questions. About a week ago I asked you guys to leave me as many questions that you would like answered on my YouTube page, and you guys left a number of questions, so thank you to everyone that watched that video and thank you to everyone that left a question. Hopefully I can get through all the questions today. If not, I'll make a different part and I will get through everyone's questions eventually. So let's get started. I have the computer here, so if I keep looking over to this side, that is because that is where all your questions are. The first question is from 11 I'm Not Dead, and it is, do you plan on breastfeeding or formula feeding your twins? And she says, I'm not for or against either, just curious, that's all, smiley face. Originally I was planning on breastfeeding, but when I found out it was twins, I kind of decided that I would try to breastfeed at the start to get the colostrum out, so the babies can have that nice and happy and nice and healthy little bit of colostrum, and then I'd probably go on to formula feeding. Just because it is more convenient for us, being able to make up the bottles beforehand, get them out and be able to feed both of the babies at the same time. I feel like if I was to breastfeed, I would have trouble, trying to breastfeed both of the babies at the same time. So that's why formula feeding is probably going to be best for us, more sleep for us, I guess. I guess James can get up in the middle of the night and feed the babies too, and it won't just have to be me. And she also has another question. What has been the most surprising thing about being pregnant? The most surprising thing about being pregnant for me is how much I'm enjoying it. I always knew that I would enjoy it, but everyone always has bad things to say about being pregnant. Like you get constipated, your skin gets really bad, you get fat, and everything like that. But even though all those things are happening to me, I am still so much enjoying it. When I feel the little kicks in my tummy, it is like the best thing in the whole entire world. If you're thinking about getting pregnant and you're not entirely sure, just do it. It'll be the best thing that you've ever done. The next question is from MomoF1J, and it is, how many children did you and James want? Well, when James and I first originally talked about this before we got married, we decided probably 2 or 3 babies would be enough for us. We don't want to have 5, 6, 7, 8 babies, and we would hate just to have, just the one baby, and we'd definitely hate to have 0 babies. But when we found out that we were having twins, we kind of came up with a little bit of a pact, you could call it. It was, if our twins are 1 boy and 1 girl, we won't have any more babies. But if they are both the same sex, we will try again one day in the future for another baby. So because we're having 2 girls, we will try again in the future to have a boy. The next question is from Felicia Marie Burke. Sorry if I get your names wrong, by the way, guys. And it is, how did you and James meet? That is a really long story, but pretty much I grew up in Perth in Western Australia, and James grew up in New South Wales, and eventually James ended up moving to Emerald in Queensland, and my mum ended up moving to Emerald in Queensland. And when I finished high school in Perth, I decided I was going to go and live with my mum for a while. So I flew all the way over to Queensland and started, living with her. And it was very boring because Emerald is in the middle of nowhere. It's like the desert, pretty much. There's not much there, and there's not really many people in the town at all. But my mum started a new job. She was cleaning motels, and she made a friend at work. And her name was Donna. And Donna had a son named James. And James would work. He had a full-time job. He would work pretty much all week, and he would come home and play on the PlayStation and watch TV, and that was pretty much it. He didn't have many friends to go out with or anything like that. And my mum pretty much said, oh, I have a daughter, and she pretty much is exactly like that. She has a full-time job, she comes home, she watches TV, she has no friends. So they decided that it would be cool if James and I went to the movies together. So they gave me James's phone number, and I text James, just hoping to get a friend to be able to hang out with maybe once or twice. And we decided we were going to go to the movies and see Role Models. And he picked me up in his car. My mum had me thinking that it was a date, but I've since asked James and he has cleared up that it was not a date. But yes, we went on a date to the movies. He picked me up. He pretty much said, hi, my name's James, and that is pretty much all he said to me the whole night. He dropped me home, and I do remember saying to my mum, I am never going to see that guy again. He was so boring. You know, not my type, stuff like that. Anyways, long story short, couple of weekends later, he was bored again, and we hung out again, and I got to go around to his house, and he kind of opened up. He became himself. You know, when he was at his house, he was funny, he was cute, and everything like that. And that's when I fell in love with him, and I just really wanted to be with him. The next question I have, let me just scroll down here, is from Sophie Simpson. What's James' thoughts on twin girls, and will you be having any more in the future? Like I said before, we will be trying to have a boy sometime in the future, probably way into the future. I'm only 23 and he is 25 or 26. I don't even know how old he is. I'm going to say he's 25. So we do have a lot of time in the future to have more babies. Originally, James really wanted a boy, and I always thought when he found out that we were having two girls that he would be very depressed about it. But I think he was really happy. It took him a little bit of time to come around to the idea, but by the time I found out that we were having twins, he was so excited. We have two little girl dogs, and they absolutely adore him. They love him more than that they love me. They love playing with him, and I think he really hopes that that's going to be the same with our little girls. The next question is from Lydia Goodard, and it is, hi Tilly, congratulations. Watching from over here in the UK, smiley face. As a fellow PCOS sufferer, I was wondering the dosage of Metformin you were on before you stopped it. Keep up the videos, love seeing your journey, it gives me such hope. Thank you. I was on 500 milligrams, which is 1 tablet daily of Metformin. To be honest, I was on it for about 8 months, but I don't really feel like it really did anything. Like, it didn't regulate my periods, it didn't help with my acne, didn't help me lose weight. But you know, if your doctor is telling you to go on Metformin, just do it. It didn't have any like bad effects for me whatsoever, so you might as well take it. I did end up getting pregnant. It could have been to do with the Metformin, but I honestly don't know if it was. The next question is from Skylar Petrone. Sorry about the names, by the way, guys. I'm really bad at names. It says, before I start, I want to tell you congrats on the twin baby girls. Love your videos. Questions. Would it be any different having identical twins rather than fraternal? And what were you hoping / expecting the babies to be before you found out? Well, before I found out, I was hoping to have at least one girl. I've always wanted to have a girl because I'm a very girly girl and I want to dress them up and have Disney princess days and stuff like that. So I at least wanted to have one girl. James really wanted to have at least one boy, so we were really hoping for one of each. And the other question was, would it be any different having identical rather than fraternal? Yes. In mine and James' family, fraternal twins run in his side of the family. So it would be kind of difficult for us to have identical twins rather than fraternal twins to start off with. But I actually think that fraternal twins, for us personally, would be a lot better. Mainly because they're not identical. I know James would probably have a really big trouble if they were both girls and they were identical, trying to work out which one's which. And so having fraternal twins for us would probably be a lot easier and a lot better for us, and that's what we got, so yay. The next question is from Shaikh Nafsa. Sorry again about the names. Hey Tilly, congrats. I know how you are feeling right now. Glad to see you. I just love your videos as you share each and everything, which helps a lot to those who are also in a similar phase of life. I just hope and pray your babies will grow as cute as you are. And now I have lots of questions, as I am also having PCOS from past few years. Still not conceived, and I too feel as you felt earlier before pregnancy. Actually, I would like to know, for how long did you use Metformin tablets? I was on Metformin for 8 months. And what kind of diet and workout did you do to get rid of the PCOS? I didn't get rid of my PCOS. I still have PCOS. My ovaries are still full of cysts, and they probably will be for the rest of my life. Before I got pregnant, I was exercising quite regularly. I use exercise as a way of making myself feel better, so I do exercise quite a lot. You know, every morning I would go to the gym, run on the treadmill, do some weights, then in the afternoon go for an afternoon walk. Nothing too strenuous, but enough to, you know, get yourself moving and your blood pumping. Diet, I would say that I eat fairly healthy, fruits and vegetables, but you know, obviously still having that ice cream or the chocolate that you still love. I hope you answer my questions and waiting eagerly to know the answers. Take care and God bless you. Thank you. The next question is from Sarah Polden, and it is, how does James feel about twin girls? And will you have any more kids later on? I already answered those questions, but yes, we want to try for a boy in the future. And James is very happy and very ecstatic about having girls. The next question is from Ona Shay Wilson, and it's, congrats Tilly, I'm so excited for you. I'm 20 and I was diagnosed with PCOS when I was 15. And I just wanted to know how long you were trying to conceive before you became pregnant. Once again, congrats on the 2 beautiful girls. James and I probably started trying before we got married. I'd probably say maybe like a couple of months before we got married, and we just had our 1-year anniversary last month. So, you know, like I wasn't on the pill and we weren't using condoms or anything like that, so we weren't trying, but we weren't preventing either for probably about 1.5 years. But you know, physically trying, probably like 6 to 8 months we were trying, because that's how long I was on the Metformin for. So I'd probably say that's how long we were trying. The next question is from Lisa Smith, and it says, first off, I just want to congratulate you on your twin beautiful girls. You're going to be a great mum. Just some little words of advice from one mum to another. Have patience. Don't get frustrated, and most importantly, never stop loving them, and remember to cherish each moment and keep a good record of when they hit all their wonderful milestones, because that's what I wish I had did with my son. Okay, the questions. Are the girls identical twins or fraternal twins? They are fraternal twins. Are you going to do a room theme or just a color scheme? Originally I wanted to do like a Disney theme, just anything Disney, but now I'm kind of going for a pink and purple theme. Half the room kind of in pink and half the room in purple, with like hints of white, because our cots are white, and I really want, sorry, pardon me, I really want Rose to have the pink side and Anna to have the purple side. Where am I up to? Love the colours, by the way. Purple is my fave, and the names are beautiful. Is there any meaning behind the names, like named after family members or friends? As you guys know, I love Disney. So both of the names are Disney inspired. Anna is Anna from Frozen. If you haven't seen Frozen, I don't know where you've been for the last year and a bit. And Rose is from Briar Rose, which is Sleeping Beauty. Also Rose is my nan and my sister's middle name, and also James's great nan's name. So that has a lot of family meaning. Okay, and advice for dad: let mama have some privacy time every now and then. And hang on, I gotta read more. Suck it up and take care of the girls with diapers and baths and feeding day and night. My name is Lisa. I'm from the USA. I have a 15-month-old son, but I do have twin boys in heaven that passed away in 2011. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Best wishes, darling. Take care of yourself and your girls. I love seeing your updates, and I can't wait to be expecting again soon. Thank you. And the last question is from Skylar Patrone, and it is before my questions. Congrats. I said that wrong. On twin girls. Love the videos. The questions: would it be any different having boys, or a boy and a girl? What are you hoping / expecting them to be? Good luck to you, to your fast growing family. Sorry. Would it be any different having boys? It'd definitely be different. I'm really girly, so if it ended up being 2 boys, I wouldn't be able to share my girliness with the boys, would I? And James would probably be able to kick around the soccer balls, and we'd have different names picked out. I think for our family, a boy would definitely fit in. We also already have boy nephews. We have 2 nephews, so our family really needed some girls, some granddaughters in the family, so we're very happy that we're having 2 granddaughters. I'm just so excited. So that was everybody's questions. I hope I answered them correctly for you. I hope you got all the information you needed. If you do have any more questions for me, please don't hesitate to ask me, and leave the comments below with the questions, and I will definitely get back to you guys. If you liked today's video, definitely give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, definitely subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with all my progress. And I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!